Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I am so excited because my daughter Emily is here with me this evening. And I will tell you, as soon as I posted that she was going to be a guest on this tonight, everybody got super excited. Some of you are lemongrass consultants, so put a green heart in the comments if you're a lemongrass consultant, because some of you have met Emily at one of our previous conferences or maybe even on a spa trip. So, Emily, thank you so much for saying yes to my invitation to join me.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm super excited.
Well, we're excited you're here because, as a brand new mom, there's some things that you are doing to kind of switch things up in your daily routine. But I want to step a minute back and just tell a little bit about your story about getting married and what you do for an occupation, and then fast forward what you're up to these days.
Yeah, so a little over 2 years ago, I got married to my husband, Andy. We're both pilots. So he flies helicopters, I fly Learjets. And in January, I stopped flying so I could focus on being at home and getting ready for the end of pregnancy. And then at the end of March, I had our daughter, Stella. So it's been really great. She's a sweet baby, and it's super exciting to be a new mom.
It's so cool too because you guys decided not to do a gender reveal, right?
Yeah, I wanted to keep it a surprise because you guys kept it a surprise. So it's just kind of like the traditional thing to do. And it just makes it more fun, like an extra surprise when they're born.
Yeah, absolutely. So we didn't know if we were supposed to be buying you pink, blue. So we did a lot of mint green and we did a lot of neutrals for your baby shower and all the things. And then we finally found out that she was a girl, of course, the day she was born. It was super exciting. So it's been quite a journey ever since. She's just a little over 2 months. Congratulations. We're really fortunate because we live really close together. We chat about Stella all the time. I'm really fortunate too because Brian and I get to see you almost every day. And so we are super spoiled to be able to kind of share in your joy and Andy's as well as, new parents and all the things. And of course, being new grandparents, it's exciting for us too. So I know that there's some things that after you found out you were expecting a baby, that you made some switches. So tell us a little bit about that journey for you.
Yeah, so it was kind of like a switch that flipped. Like as soon as I found out I was pregnant with her, I I realized like I have to make the super healthy decisions because it's not about me anymore. It's about the baby and what's best for them. And of course, her being in my body, whatever I'm putting on my body, it's gonna go through the whole system. So like immediately I swapped shampoos and deodorant to the lemongrass brand. I absolutely love the apple shampoo. This stuff is amazing. It smells great and it's clean. So just right away, right off the bat, that was one of the first things that I swapped. And then I started using the lime deodorant, which also smells really great and no aluminum, no anything. So that was a good choice to make that switch.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I know after you moved out of the house, it's one of those things where you started shopping stores and things like that. And hey, I'll try some other brands, see what's out there.
Hmm.
Because as you know, I mean, as everybody knows, you grew up with lemongrass in our house and using some things. So it's interesting when you venture out. And then what are you noticing now that you started using some of those products again?
I'll say for like the shampoo side, like your hair just feels cleaner. It feels healthier. It doesn't leave like a icky residue like a lot of the store-bought brands do. So that's really good. And it just doesn't feel synthetic. None of the products feel synthetic because I've switched out pretty much every single thing that I use to a lemongrass product, and it just feels much cleaner on your skin. You have that confidence knowing that there's no icky things in there that's gonna hurt you.
Yeah, I love that. Well, after you delivered Stella, you called me one day and you're like, Mom, my skin feels really dry all of a sudden. What is going on? So we kind of talked through some things, asked her, okay, what does your routine look like now? I don't live with you, so I don't see what you do on a daily basis, but I knew basic, some of the general things that you'd been using from lemongrass, and you made a conscious switch. So
Mhm.
tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I was using the tea tree facial cleanser, which I absolutely love. After I had Stella, I noticed that it was a little too strong of a cleanser on my skin because it got really, really dry. So I swapped to the prebiotic facial wash, which is great. And I've been using the botanical face cream, which has just
Yeah.
rehydrated my skin. My face feels super healthy again. My skin is super healthy. No more dry flakiness. So that's been really good.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad we've got something that works really well for you, a new kind of a new routine, because with hormones and everything else, your skin can change and it can also change seasonally. And of
Mhm.
course, we're in humid Florida, but even Floridians have dry skin. It can happen. It's hard to believe sometimes, but we can definitely have dry skin. Well, let's shift gears and talk a little bit about your family, Andy and Stella, and
Mhm.
tell us a little bit about their daily routines and some of their top favorites.
Yeah, so Andy, when we first got married, he would use like the store-bought like 5-in-1 car wash cleanser thing, where it's the shampoo and the body wash all in one. And it wasn't good for him. So I kind of encouraged him, maybe pressured him a little bit to try some sort of lemongrass wash because that's what I'd been using. And he also fell in love with the apple shampoo, and he uses it more than I do sometimes. He loves it. So he that's his go-to product really is the apple shampoo. And then with Stella, I knew right off the bat that I didn't want to put any kind of chemicals on her because she's brand new to the world, super sensitive skin. So we've just been using the all the baby products, the baby prebiotic wash and the baby lotion after bath time. Smells great. It's amazing. Brings back memories of my childhood. And then I also use the healing elements quite a bit, probably like 20 times a day. If she has any kind of irritation on her skin, you put that right on it. So yeah,
That's
those are
awesome.
our go-tos.
Definitely. Well, I know I was at your house the first time you gave Stella a bath, and it was just so much fun. And of course, after she got a little bit older, we started, of course, using the baby bubble wash, and she absolutely loved it. And I just kind of noticed how calm she was after that. And of
Hmm.
course, the lavender helps with all of those things. But I know that as a mom who chose to nurse her child, that has been one of those experiences that is not always so pleasant.
Not so easy.
It can be really tough, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of moms in there commenting about that. It can be kind of a painful journey at first.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about maybe some tips you can give other new moms.
Yeah, so of course, right off the bat, like as soon as you start nursing, like you said, it's rough. This your skin is super sensitive, everything's just uncomfortable. So you need extra help healing. So I've been using the nail balm.
Yeah.
It's no scent, no anything. It's very, very neutral and it's the right kind of thickness that just kind of helps to ease the irritation. So that's been a lifesaver.
Yeah, and it really creates that little barrier, but also you
Hmm.
know that if she ingests it, it's safe
Yeah.
because it's an organic skin and nail balm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've
Yep.
used just the little stick
Yeah.
size, just a little lip balm container of it. So yeah, that's great like on the go, and especially if you're pumping too, just that little bit of a barrier to kind of protect your skin from the silicone. It's
Oh,
great.
that's such a great tip. Great tip for new moms.
Yeah.
I think they'll really appreciate that. Well, I know you've got some other non-tox tips for moms and even grandparents too, just being more aware of what you want to bring into your home and what you don't. And I know one of the big things that I've always taught you and your sister are about fragrances. It's a big deal. And we've always been a phthalate-free home from day one. And so I know you're confident about the sense that, some of the products come in, whether it's a wash or a lotion, or maybe it's a spritz,
Hmm.
but maybe that's something that you're kind of sharing with other people too, is just to avoid fragrances.
Absolutely, yeah. My husband, he's from Europe, and being European, they tend to really enjoy perfume or cologne. So, having been with him for the last few years, I've been around a lot of fragrance. And then when we got married, and especially after we found out we were going to have Stella, I had him cut that out completely, and I've not worn perfume in ages and ages just because we know it's so toxic for you. Your hormones
Yeah.
get messed up, and it's just not worth it to smell nice for a little bit. So switch to the clean stuff. If I want to have a different scent or something, I tend to just put some lotion on, and that just gets you through the day, and you smell a little nicer.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I know a lot of people are still not aware of the phthalates and some of the toxins contained in fragrances. There's actually hundreds of potential carcinogens in that too. So that's a really great tip, Emily. I'm glad you shared it. One of the other things, I remember this when we were shopping for baby clothes and even a car seat. What are some of your recommendations there?
Yeah, so I kind of turned into Heidi 2.0 after having Stella, kind of following the no tox and everything, just following that trail. So I ended up doing a lot of research and found a car seat that does not have flame retardants in it, because
Yeah.
why do we need flame retardants on a car seat? Their skin is so fragile, it's so bad for them. And if your car's on fire, I don't think the flame retardant car seat is really one of the concerns. So yeah, we found a clean car seat, no flame retardants, clean fabrics, and also with their clothing, if you can focus on like cotton or bamboo fabrics, it's much
Hmm.
better for them and for their skin than polyester, something similar.
Yep, all the synthetics. Yeah,
hmm
that's really good advice. What else did you switch in your home? I think you had mentioned maybe like laundry detergent and things like that was a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah, we found a very clean laundry detergent without fragrance, without the added parabens or phthalates or anything. And then dish soap too. We switched to a very clean plant-based bottle soap for all of Stella's things.
Hmm.
And then when you have a newborn, you're washing your hands like 100 times a day. So we go through a lot of the foaming liquid soap. So that stuff has been great.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot of texts from you, Mom. We're almost out. Can I get a refill? So at your house, I know you love the lemon sorbet, you love
Mhm.
the tea tree. So that's been fun. And then you're like, oh, and I want the fruity ones for the bathroom.
Yeah,
So
yeah, the fun scent.
we just added the cactus and guava. So it's been really nice. But yeah, it's a great way to still enjoy some scents that you know are naturally based. Yep.
Exactly.
Hmm. Well, what else would you advise for other people really looking to make some of those changes?
Yeah, they're really easy fixes. It sounds daunting when you're first starting out trying to go through the like low tox journey. But just even if you think on your like day-to-day things, like, okay, I use this soap, let me switch to the foaming soap, or I use this face wash, let me switch to the prebiotic. And once you kind of get the ball rolling, it kind of just comes naturally where you start thinking of what you're putting on your body and what you're putting in your body. And then you start thinking of like your clothing and then your food and what can I do to just be a little healthier just on a day to day and focus on the small steps instead of like the big overwhelming like oh everything is really bad for you, but you'll end up finding a lot of these new products to kind of switch out and comes naturally at some
Yeah,
point. Yeah.
absolutely. Well, I'm really proud of you, Emily, because, I've been preaching this since day one, and you grew up with a crunchy mom. And for that, it wasn't always so fun because I didn't let you have all the things. But one of the products that we just came out with, I know you were super excited because it took you back to your childhood. So why don't you show them one of the new favorite product?
We've got the this wild strawberry lip butter, and it's just like those like fruity candy scents that you love as a child. It tastes like candy. It smells like candy. It's great. And if anybody knows me, they know that I have to have a lip balm on me all the
All
time.
the time.
So
Yep.
I literally just keep it in my pocket, and it's amazing. It smells so good and keeps your lips moisturized. So like two in one.
I love that. Yeah. It smells good and it leaves a little bit of tint. You ought to
Yeah.
try it on for everybody. I absolutely love it. Oh, she's got one in
I
her
got it in my
pocket.
pocket. Yep.
When we were formulating that, I gave her a sample. She's like, Mom, you have to tell me when this is coming out because it is so good. And yeah, so it's available now as part of our summer lineup, which is super fun. And right now we're also in the midst of a clean beauty sale, which is really exciting. So everything on the website is 15% off using a coupon code. So we'll drop that in the comments, but I can't wait to come back and watch this and then go back in and answer your questions tonight because I'm sure they're going to be wanting a lot more of your suggestions and your expertise, Emily. And of course, experience as a brand new mom and a newlywed too. It's just a really exciting time, but you are setting the stage for a healthy family and a healthy environment. So kudos to you. I'm super proud of you for making those smart choices. So I hope everybody had fun enjoying getting a chance to know Emily a little bit better tonight. And I just so appreciate all of you watching this evening. And we'll talk to you again really soon. Being part of lemongrass and this community and helping our next generation is so important. And we just invite you to take a look at lemongrass as an opportunity to join our community. We would love to have you. And I think there's a lot of experiences and shared knowledge that we can share with each other that just makes it even more rewarding. And of course, the friendships too. So I hope you're able to come to conference this year and maybe see some of our consultants. We'll see if that works out with your schedule with Stella. And so I hope everybody has a great evening and thanks again for watching. Good night, everyone. Bye.